Hi guys, it's Richard Lee Zhu. Hold on, let me. Is the stream working? Wait. Why do it always be like this? Okay. Hi guys, it's Richard Lee Zhu, your favorite senior software / AI engineer. Welcome back to another stream. Let's crack. That was actually a really nice crack. Let's crack into a cold one with the boys. So let's do some checking over the progress. Not much update on the Bera. Oh, who am I? I am a senior AI engineer, and we're playing Maplestory. Yeah, this is what I do after work. After a long week at work, you know. So yeah, just going over some progress. The thing is, we hit 7K Legion on Hyperion, so we're playing 2 accounts. Oh. Well, you must have subscribed to me because I'm amazing. You might have subscribed for unrelated. So my videos and my streams are really not related at all. My videos are like about cars, luxury goods, like a lot of that stuff. My streams are gaming after work. So you might have subscribed for my videos. So I had a McLaren. Not sure if that's what you subscribe to, or yeah, like bag reviews, bag luxury goods, unboxings. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're playing Maplestory. I don't know if you know this game. Yeah, we hit 7K Legion, and then the big thing we're going to do is, right now it's miracle time, so we're going to cube. So let's proceed on to the Maplestory portion of this video. Yeah, a lot of people subscribe for software engineering stuff too. I don't know if you subscribe because of that. But yeah, tell me more about yourself then. What are you interested in? What do you want to hear more about? I can take this stream in any direction that you want it. If you want to hear more about software engineering, we talk about software engineering. If you want to hear about Maplestory, we talk about Maplestory. If you want to hear about luxury goods and cars, we can talk about that. All right, first things first. Let's check in. And then we get our bright cubes. And then we go on these shoes. Bam. 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 Okay, nice. Legendary. Nice. I got the blessing. 30 attack and magic attack. Okay, now I buy some of these glowing cubes. One. Here, let's keep going. Decent combat orders. Decent combat orders again. So I want decent combat orders plus 1 other line. So basically I want 2 lines. Dang, my first 2 were the best ones. Decent haste. Okay, let's use another 120 mil. What a waste of money. Decent combat orders again. It's 14%. I haven't even seen like a 20% luck or anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do another 120 mil. Oh. Oh. That's 30% luck. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, darn it. Okay, I really wanted combat orders plus 1 line of luck. Oh, struggles, man. Oh, that's like just as good as this one. 12-9-6 is the same as 13-10-7. What do I do? What do I do? Well, anyway, I can wear this for now. I guess. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Now what? Now I think I can just use the extra ones, right? Boss damage, attack. Nah. Nah. Okay. Now what? I think I use this on these then. Ugh. The last one. Oh. Is this one good? I don't think it's that good. Let's donkey roll another pack. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness, if this were 2 lines of attack. Let's keep donkey rolling. Oh, but I don't think that's good. I don't think I need that much ID. Okay, let's keep donkey rolling. Attack. Okay, I'm going to keep donkey rolling it. Just 2-line attack, is that so much I asked for? 21%? Now I'm just indignant. Oh! Okay, that's good. Wow, double prime plus a usable third line. Well, okay. Okay, I think that made up for it. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Now what? Let's use it on this. Okay, that's fine. Is this EXP? Oh, that's EXP. Okay. So since we have EXP, let's accept that. Let's batch accept that as well. And then let's accept this one. And then let's, so this one in progress, this one's a hit. Let's view this one. Let's claim this. Okay, so let's do that. So this, oh, let's not open that one for now. Let's max this. 6 sugarcane, no sugarcane. Now. Okay. Okay, so I just claimed 24. So then we have 25, 26, 27. So 1, 2, 3. And then so I can use 3 more here. Use, claim, daily pass use, daily pass use. And then let's use one more, daily pass use. Let's claim this one, claim that one. Sugarcane. If I don't have a, did I not get a, oh, okay. Oh, I was so scared that I didn't get a single sugarcane. So now enhance, done. That one's finally done. Enhance, beautiful. Enhance, no blinks. Enhance, none of those. Then those are all done. Then this one, none of those. Let's see, SE. Hyper body. This one. Then all of these are done, right? Shadow Walker is done. Venom, oh, Venom Burst is not done. Shuriken is done. Star Barrage is done. Last Resort's done. That's done. That's done. Then all the rest of it's done as well, right? So then now we disassemble. Disassemble. Why can't I extract? Select. Beautiful. Okay. Now I can finally activate this one, but I still need 30 more, so then the selector, and then I haven't done this week's, right? So we might do hard lucid today, so alright, Special Medal of Honor. Let's open 30 of these.
Channel in New Jersey called 805 kind of performance. And this is something that Daniel Komen did not have all the way back in 1996, so it's important to put this into context. But regardless, Ingebrigtsen's final mile here was achieved in 3:54, and given that his opening mile was achieved right around 4 minutes flat, makes this performance all the more incredible. Now, these split times are certainly incredible, but if we dive even deeper into this race, we can see that Ingebrigtsen really started to pick up the pace over the final 400, and for his final lap, his 100-meter splits were 14.1, 13.9, 13.4, and 13.8 seconds, which equates to an overall final lap of 55.2. Imagine running 7 laps of a track in 6 minutes and 56 seconds, only to close the final lap in right around 55. This kind of speed and strength is just otherworldly. Now, I'll make sure to leave a link down below with all of the split times from this race because it really is a fascinating table to look at. But what it shows for Ingebrigtsen is that he was already basically in world record shape to attack the 3,000 meters during this very race. All he needs now is the right venue and the right competition and the right weather to attack Daniel Komen's 3K world record. Now, compared to 2023, Jakob has already lowered his personal best in the 1500 with a time of 3:26.73, which he ran at this year's Diamond League meeting in Monaco. But he's also run a 3:45 mile, and he also won the 5,000-meter Olympic title, closing his final lap like an absolute boss. When looking at Jakob's abilities on paper, it seems as though he can pretty much do anything from the 1500 up to the 5000 and maybe even the 10,000 if he ever gives it a real shot. But honestly, he actually might be slightly more favored over the 3,000 or even the 5,000 meter distance compared to his 1,500 abilities. Because even though he has moved up to number 4 all-time in the 1,500, he's actually ranked number 3 all-time over the 3,000. And this is where I think he is certainly the man to challenge Daniel Komen's world record. In addition to the basic obvious skill sets that he has over the longer distances on the track, there's also some pretty interesting math that many people have applied to Ingebrigtsen's PRs. When looking at his 1,500 and 3,000 meter bests, some have him finishing with a new 3K PR right at 7:20.1, which would of course be a new world record, while others see him easily going under 7:20. Personally, this is a very exciting time for distance running, as just a few years ago, I don't think anyone would have realistically seen this 3K world record going down. But now, given the huge amount of talent set to race in Silesia, with Jakob Ingebrigtsen up front, ready to race, it does seem very possible that a time of 7:20 or quicker could go down. Now, there's currently no official schedule for the pace setters up front, but if I had to guess, they will be aiming for an opening mile time somewhere around 3:58 or maybe even 3:57. And this steady opening 4 laps will give the athletes the proper abilities to save up for a very fast finish at the end, similar to what we saw in 2023. Now, one additional psychological perspective that I wanted to put out there is what actually happened in this year's Olympic Games. Because for Jakob, in his favorite event, he got 4th in the 1,500, and for the closest athlete on paper, Yomif Kajelcha, he also was not able to medal over the 10,000 meters in Paris. And so I think in some ways, both of these athletes have revenge on their minds. And while Jakob just got a little bit of revenge in this year's Diamond League meeting in Lausanne against Cole Hocker, Yomif Kajelcha is still looking for this sweet redemption. So when they do in fact race in just 2 days' time, I think something very special could go down. And now I want to hear from all of you. Do you think Daniel Komen's 3,000 meter record is set to fall? And if so, what time do you think will be achieved, and who do you think...
Oh, hello, welcome to the stream. We just got the monster collection for this. We're doing dailies right now. We did a little bit of cubing because of a miracle time. Let's see, disintegrating test subject and failed subject. That's these two. Right? Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. I'm getting these so fast. I guess the hound bots. I need a beefy hound bot.
During a gale force 8 storm in the Baltic Sea, passengers and crew hear a loud metal crash at the front of Estonia's flagship ferry. It's a cold, stormy September night, and the MS Estonia is in perilous conditions. Fast action is needed to stop her from sinking. But the crucial moment to prevent a disaster is missed, and water begins to flood the vessel. The ship quickly fills with more water and rapidly sinks sideways below the waterline. Passengers scramble over each other to escape the outer deck. Few will make it. The MS Estonia was a cruise ferry built in 1980 for the Finnish company Rederi Absali by Meyer Werft in Papenburg, West Germany. During the 1980s and early 90s, it was deployed on ferry routes between Finland and Sweden by various companies. In 1986, a passenger was murdered on board. In 1987, another murder and an attempted murder. In 1993, it was sold to Nordstrom and Tullin for use on S-Line's Tallinn to Stockholm route, the last route it would sail. The MS Estonia was Estonia's largest ship at the time, with the capacity to hold 2,000 passengers. It could also carry freight and up to 460 cars. It had 11 decks with passenger facilities located on decks 1, 4, 5 and 6. The crew had decks 7 and 8, and decks 2 and 3 were for cars and freight. Estonia was a roll-on, roll-off ferry with vehicle access through the bow. The bow was built with an upward opening visor and a retractable car ramp that was positioned inside the visor when it was closed with a watertight seal. At 19:15 on the 27th of September 1994, MS Estonia departs Tallinn, Estonia, bound for Stockholm, Sweden on its regular journey. It's slightly behind schedule, but no one is aware of any problems. It's expected in Stockholm the next morning on schedule. 989 people are on board. 803 are passengers, mainly from Sweden. 186 are crew, mainly Estonian. The actual number may have been even higher. The ship was fully loaded and it's listing just slightly to starboard because of poor cargo distribution. A storm is brewing and the weather is deteriorating. In what will eventually turn into a gale force 8 storm, gusts of wind are strong and the waves are high. There's rain and it's cold. The temperatures are around 10 degrees Celsius. Not that this is necessarily unusual for the Baltic Sea at this time of year. Although it will turn out to be a problem for the MS Estonia, people aren't worried about the weather. All the passenger ferries scheduled to be at sea in the area have set out despite the weather. At first, everything proceeds as planned. It's midnight. The chief mate of the MS Mariella, a nearby ferry, tracks Estonia's speed as approximately 14.2 knots. Another nearby ferry, MS Silja Europa's officers, also estimates its speed between 14 and 15 knots. Some passengers are concerned that it's traveling too fast for the stormy conditions. Some are suffering from seasickness. Others worry about the ship's ability to handle the conditions. MS Estonia proceeds nonetheless. At 0100, the weather is still rough. Wind speeds are 34 to 56 miles per hour. This is equivalent to force 7 to 8 on the Beaufort scale. Wave heights are also still significant, with waves reaching 4 to 6 meters high. At 0110, the Estonia is on the outskirts of the Turku archipelago. some of the passengers are in the ship's bars and restaurants, or they're at the disco. Others have retired to their cabins because they're tired or seasick. The first sign of trouble is heard when there's a loud bang with an unsettling metallic sound at the ship's bow. The sound is presumed to have been caused by a heavy wave hitting the bow's visor, but it's unclear if the ship's damaged. At this point, the captain on the bridge, Arvo Anderson, still has time to prevent a disaster. If he orders the ship's speed to be reduced, water won't rush in through the front. If he orders a proper inspection of the ship's visor and ramp, he'll discover that it's critically damaged. Instead, the only inspection of the visor and ramp that's carried out is to check the indicator lights that signal the ramp is opening or closing. The check reveals nothing, and the crew assumes everything's fine. The ship maintains its speed at over 14 knots.
Wait, so we just got the right Sol Janus, which helps mobbing. Nice.
Over the next 10 minutes, more noises are heard by the ship's passengers and crew at the bow. The locks of the ship's visor have failed under the strain of the storm waves. The visor has separated from the rest of the vessel and pulled the ramp behind it ajar. The visor and ramp are torn off at points that don't trigger an open or unlatched warning on the bridge. The problem doesn't register at the indicator lights. The first metallic bang is most likely the sound of the visor's lower locking mechanism failing. The subsequent noises are from the visor rattling against the ship's hull as it wriggles open and closed while the ship rides through the heavy seas. The ship is dangerously exposed to water flowing in from the bow, and no action has been taken. To make things worse, the crew continue to be oblivious as events unfold. Crew on the bridge can't see the visor from their vantage point. There is video monitoring of the inner ramp, but the monitor on the bridge isn't visible from the conning station where the crew are located. The crew can't see as the situation goes from bad to worse. At 01:15, the other locks fail on the visor and it unlocks from the ship completely. As it's torn free, it tears open the loading ramp behind it. Water rushes into the ship, which immediately takes on a heavy starboard list by 15 degrees. The Estonia begins to sink. With the visor and the ramp open to the sea, water floods onto Estonia's vehicle deck. As a roll-on, roll-off ferry, the Estonia is particularly vulnerable to capsizing. This is because having a large amount of water on the wide open vehicle deck will spell disaster. Not just because a vehicle deck can hold a large volume of water. It's also because of what's known as the free surface effect. This is when the swirling motion of water on a large open deck hampers a boat's ability to right itself after rolling with a wave. The Estonia is suffering from this free surface effect, and it's rapidly taking on more water. The water levels are rising fast and the ship is listing further. It's sinking beneath the waterline quickly, and a desperate scramble for survival starts among the ship's passengers. They have minutes to escape from the ship. As the ship lists, staircases become packed with passengers and difficult to navigate with the ship at such a steep angle. Furniture and equipment fall on the passengers, trapping them in the ship. Walls become floors, making it impossible to tell which way is out. Passengers panic and fight to escape. Some freeze and stay where they are, unsure of what to do. Others are unable to make it through the packed corridors. Many of the crew try to help the passengers escape, forming human chains to pull each other out the steep passageways. Few, however, will eventually make it to the surface. The crew on the bridge begin to try and deal with the situation, but it's already too late. At 0120, as the scramble for survival escalates aboard the Estonia, the crew finally raise the alarm. Over the ship's public address system, a quiet female voice calls out in Estonian, "Alarm, alarm, there is alarm on the ship." This is followed immediately by an internal alarm for the crew. 1 minute later, the general emergency signal is sounded. At 0122, the ship's crew attempt to send out a mayday, but they fail to deliver a clear message.
Europa, Estonia. Silja, Europa, Estonia.
Estonia, this is Silja, Europe, replying on channel 60.
A mayday call follows a standard format to establish several key pieces of information. Mayday, the name of the vessel, the location, the nature of the emergency, and the number of people on board.
Estonia, Estonia.
Mayday, Mayday.
If all this information is broadcast on channel 16, then all vessels in the vicinity will know exactly how serious the situation is and how to respond.
Estonia, Silja, Europa. Are you calling Mayday?
If some of this information is missing, then the response might not be proportionate to the severity of the situation, or it might be delayed while gathering more information.
Estonia, what's going on? Can you reply?
The Estonia directs a call to MS Silja Europa, and only after making contact with their crew does the radio operator on Estonia say the word Mayday. The radio operator on MS Silja Europa, Chief Mate Taio Sapelen, replies in English, "Estonia, are you calling Mayday?" After that, the voice of Estonia's third mate, Andres Tames, takes over on the Estonia and the conversation shifts language to Finnish. Third mate Tames says the ship is listing 20 to 30 degrees, but they've lost power and he can't give their position right away. This delays the rescue, and for the 989 people on board, every minute counts. Their standard navigation systems aren't working. The only one that is working is the GPS, which displays the ship's position even in blackout conditions. But that's on the starboard side of the ship's bridge, which is difficult to get to because the ship's listing so severely. Some minutes later, Tames on the Estonia manages to relay their position to Chief Mate Sapelen on the Silja Europa. Either power returns to the bridge or somebody on the bridge, possibly Tames, manages to lower themselves down to the GPS. The Estonia finally radios its position to MS Silja Europa, but there's still key information missing from their emergency broadcast. They've now given their location and mentioned they're listing 20 to 30 degrees. The ships in the area will know that's bad, but Tames hasn't relayed quite how bad the situation is. That there are 989 people on board and that the ship is sinking rapidly. I can imagine Tames is in shock. He'll be fighting his instinct to flee the sinking ship, but he stays at his station. Below deck, things are going from bad to worse. Water is rising inside the ship. After it starts to list, seawater pours through the windows in the passenger cabins and through the massive windows on deck 6. Water flows down through the ceiling panels, stairwells, and down passageways as the ship lists further to starboard. Waves crash over the decks that aren't yet underwater. Water rushes through the lower decks. Passengers fight against the torrents of water rushing through the listing corridors and stairways to get to the outer deck. They struggle against the water and crowds of people in the jammed corridors. People are trapped throughout the ship. More windows give way to the heavy seas. By 0130, the ship has rolled to 60 degrees. Hundreds of passengers are trapped below the waterline. Shortly after 0130, Estonia sends her last radio message in Finnish to say, "Really bad, it's looking really bad right now." At 0150, the Estonia is still alone and it's listing at 90 degrees. Then it slips below the waterline and disappears from the radar screens of the ships in the area. It sinks in international waters about 22 nautical miles from Uto Island off the coast of Finland, settling on the sea floor at a depth of 80 meters. Meanwhile, rescue is still on its way as survivors drift in the icy waters of the Baltic Sea. 1/3 of the people who manage to escape die of hypothermia before.
Alright, so that's those dailies. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's go. MPE. To do 7 of these.
Before rescue even arrives. Survivors cling to the dead bodies of the people in their life rafts, desperate to hold on to the fleeting warmth they provide. Search and rescue operations are being coordinated by the Turku Maritime Rescue Coordination Center. The Baltic is one of the world's busiest shipping areas, with 2,000 vessels at sea at any given time. Rescue plans rely on nearby ferries and boats to provide help. Helicopters can also be dispatched to help search for survivors. This scheme has worked for the relatively small number of sinkings that have occurred in the Baltic before this day. The smaller passenger numbers in previous sinkings may have helped, but the Estonia sinks rapidly and with 989 people on board. To make matters worse, the MS Mariella reports a pan to the Turku Rescue Coordination Center. Where a mayday call is specifically a life-threatening emergency situation that requires immediate action, a pan doesn't reflect the severity of the situation. It's used when a ship needs help and the situation is urgent, but there's no immediate threat to life. As the Estonia sinks, the Turku Rescue Coordination Center still hasn't acknowledged a mayday from Estonia. This is most likely because the Estonia was not very clear with its original mayday call. If they had clearly stated a mayday call that they were sinking with 989 people on board and given their location, then the ships in the area would have immediately understood the severity and scale of the situation. At 0212, the Mariella is the first of 5 ferries to reach the scene of the accident. They assess the situation, and at 0230, a full-scale emergency is finally declared. But the Mariella can't go close to the center of the accident. It's dark and they can't see the waters clearly. If they motor into the epicenter, they risk injuring survivors in their propeller. At 0305, the Mariella winches its open life rafts into the sea. 13 people on Estonia's life rafts are successfully transferred onto the Mariella. These people report the location of other rafts to Mariella's crew, who pass on the message to helicopter crews and other ships that are on their way. 2 Finnish border guard helicopters, Super Puma and Augusta Bell, set about rescuing passengers from the water. During the rescue, these helicopters are forced to land on the decks of the ferries involved in the rescue. The pilot of Super Puma reports that landing on the ferries is difficult and dangerous. Despite that, his helicopter rescues 44 people from the water. MS Isabella saves 16 people with the ship's rescue slide. In total, 137 lives are saved during the rescue operation. Only 94 bodies are recovered from the wreck. In total, 852 lives were lost. The passenger list suggests there may have been 69 more passengers that aren't accounted for, so there may have been even more deaths that night. It's Europe's worst maritime disaster since the Second World War. The sinking of the MS Estonia went on to have a major impact on ferry safety. Just like with the RMS Titanic in 1912, changes were made to general safety and life raft regulations on ferries. Amendments were made to watchkeeping standards. All EPIRBs, or emergency position indicating radio beacons, are now required to deploy automatically. On the Estonia, they had to be manually activated, and this didn't happen. If they'd been activated automatically, it would have been immediately obvious that the ship was in distress and the location would have been clear. New life raft regulations for rescue from listing ships in rough water were also introduced. As with most accidents, the series of events started with a major incident that wasn't immediately recognized. When the first visor lock gave way, only the indicator light was checked. The crew didn't physically check the integrity of the ship. At that point, they could have stopped motoring into the rough weather bow first. If they'd gone astern and reversed into the heavy weather, then water wouldn't have entered the deck and the ship would have remained stable. Having missed that opportunity, the severity and location of the incident wasn't clearly relayed in a mayday call. Then a pan-pan call was relayed from a nearby ship, which only downplays the incident. MS Estonia's third mate Andres Tames, who we heard on the mayday call, went down with the sinking ship. Even with a staggering 852 lives lost in Europe's largest ferry disaster, this doesn't come close to the number of lives lost on the Doña Paz. I'll leave a link to that story here.
What?
The Doña Paz is the largest peacetime ferry disaster in the world, claiming almost 4,500 lives in a matter of less than an hour. This accident shines the spotlight on an industry that's claimed the lives of thousands more. But is it the tip of an iceberg or just bad luck? Valeriana Duma is 14 years old. Her employer calls her Valerie. Valerie works for a family in Tacloban in the Philippines as a housemaid. Her dad doesn't like it, but the family can use the extra money. One of the perks of the job is when the family travel to Manila and they take Valerie with. On the 20th of December 1987, just 5 days before Christmas, Valerie is at the docks with her employers boarding the Doña Paz ferry. Valerie likes going to Manila, but she doesn't care for the ferry journey. It's always crowded, and now, days before Christmas, the ferry is more crowded than usual. While Valerie's employers have booked tickets, they had not thought to bring Valerie until the last minute, and so they don't have a ticket for her. When they get to the gate, they learn that all the seats are sold, but the ticket agent takes a small bribe and grants Valerie access with her employer. A common practice, especially around the holiday season. As they push past hundreds of people who are sitting and lying in the passageways, Valerie realizes there's no place to sit except on the top deck at the very back of the ship. Valerie's employers are anxious, but they've seen it before. They tell Valerie that the ship gets so busy at Christmas that there aren't enough life jackets for everyone on board, and so they've bought one for her. A small pang of fear shoots through her stomach. She doesn't like the idea of needing a life jacket. The Doña Paz was a ferry built in Japan in 1963. When it was launched, It had a passenger capacity of 608 people plus crew of around 50. It relocated to the...
Nice. Now that there are some stronger people in the server, it's a lot better to do MPE. Otherwise, because at first, like, I just didn't want to do it because it just takes so long. But if you can get in one burst, that's great.
The Philippines in 1975 when its new owner, the Sulpicio Lines, deployed it to transport up to 1,518 passengers between Manila and Cebu. In 1979, it caught fire while underway. Luckily, all 1,164 passengers and crew survived because the ship was beached in shallow water, which provided an escape route. The ship was gutted by the fire and written off as a total loss. Sulpicio Lines claimed on their insurance and then bought the wreck back from the underwriters and rebuilt it. While they were at it, they added another 2 decks to the original 2 decks. But they didn't update her certificate of stability, which rates how stable the ship is when it's floating. What's more important is the ability to increase the passenger count. As a flagship for Sulpicio Lines, it's reassigned to a route between Tacloban and Manila with a stop in Catbalogan, which it completes twice a week. The Doña Paz departs Tacloban at 06:30 in the morning, stopping at Catbalogan, and then continues to Manila for arrival at 0400 the next morning. Valerie sits quietly huddled on the aft deck. A man near her relieves himself over the side of the ship. There are too many people to fight his way to the bathrooms. The captain of the Doña Paz, Eusebio Nazarino, and his crew do everything they can to accommodate their passengers. or possibly to accommodate more passengers. Luckily, the weather is calm and clear. The sea is a little choppy, but Valerie doesn't mind that much as long as it's warm and dry. For a ferry like Doña Paz, these conditions are almost ideal, and so the passengers and crew settled in for the journey. At around 22:30, the Doña Paz is in the Tablas Strait. Seemingly out of nowhere, an oil tanker appears almost immediately ahead of the Doña Paz. It collides with the tanker in an explosion of twisting metal. The tanker's petrochemical cargo bursts into flames and pours into the ferry. The 51-meter-long oil tanker Vector is traveling from Bataan to Masbate with over 1 million liters of gasoline and petrol products. It's under charter by Caltex, which is a joint venture between Chevron and Texaco. The Vector is crewed by 13 people, but the captain of the ship and his first mate are not qualified for their positions. Passengers and crew on board the ferry are jolted awake as panic and flames engulf the two ships. The flames from the tanker's cargo are spilling out onto the sea and forming a cauldron of floating flames that spread hundreds of meters in diameter. To avoid the fire in the ship, passengers are jumping overboard into the flaming sea. They have to fight their way through the flames, charred bodies, black smoke, and shark-infested waters. On the ship, passengers search for life vests, but they're locked away, and there's certainly not enough for almost 4,500 people on the overloaded ferry. The temperature is rising. The petrol from the oil tanker continues to spill into the ocean, fueling the fire around the two ships. Valerie is jolted awake from a shallow sleep. A man next to her is with his daughter. He's shouting for people to get off the ferry. That man is Salvador Bascal, a fisherman who's seen flames on boats before and knows how quickly they can spread. Now Valerie feels something different.
Okay, I think that's all the dailies for now on this character and account. I feel like I should do something for the greed pendant. Let's go. It's gonna be double prime. Last one. Nope. Let's go one more. Because I'm at 6%. I feel like I could get 12%. Or like 9% at least. But a hybrid one would be great. Max MP. This one's just strictly better. 18%. Ah. Let's go again. Okay. Okay. %, miso. No. One item drop, I think. Okay, that's fine. Some small gains. Let's put my money away before I'm tempted to spend it. 5 bill. Okay, let's see. So I gained 8%, almost 8%, not even 8%. So if I'm getting 8% a day, and I think I have, so that was 24, 25, 26, 27, so 3 more days of that, so that's 24%. 24, so I have 137 more percent, so 24 more percent. So then that brings me to 137, so that brings me to 113. 113. The 2 mag pots will get me to 103. And then this will get me to 60% more. So I need 60% in like a week. 60% in a week. Be right back, bathroom. Okay, so since I might be bossing, let's do the other thing. So let's go character preset, let's go bossing, apply. So then stats, okay. Okay, so let's 1, 2, 1. Okay, so there's that, and then let's see what else is. So now I start guild skill. Nice. Have the guild skill, the VIP buff. And then let's see, red pod, green pod, and that one. And that's pretty much it, right? Oh, shoot. So I broke 750. Nice. So let's see. 11%? Or like just over 10%. Not bad. See, damage skin, dreamer damage skin, action. An action unit damage skin, huh? What exactly is an action damage skin? Still don't really know. Let's see. Yeah, I still don't know. Register favorite. Okay, and that's pretty much it, right? Sorry. So now 126% left. 126, so I get 24, so a little from that. It's like 60%. Yeah, it's still 60. %ish. But anyway, let's go next. Okay, yeah, I hate this bug. Let's try again.
She's relieved that she has a life jacket and terrified that she's going to get to use it. But she's not going to wait around to find out if the flames will make it to the back of the ship. She can see the flames on the water and the circle is growing quickly, so she jumps overboard with Salvador and his daughter. A passing ship sees the explosion and sails towards the flames. It takes the MS Don Claudio an hour to get as close as safely possible, then throws a net over the side of the ship for survivors to climb. In fact, it only gets within a 2-mile radius of the burning ships. Going closer means it would start to sail into patches of fiery water, which any sensible captain would avoid in order to keep his ship and crew safe. Luckily, it comes up to the rear of the Doña Paz. Valerie, Salvador, and his daughter are 3 of only 26 people to survive. They had to swim for over an hour to stay out of the reach of the ever-growing ring of fire caused by the petroleum burning on the surface of the water. In fact, most of the people that survived were those that jumped from the back of the Doña Paz and were lucky enough to swim in the direction of the MS Don Claudio. Over 4,000 people died in the flames and sinking ships. The Doña Paz sank in 1,500 feet of water 2 hours after it struck the oil tanker Vector, which sank 2 hours later. One survivor recounts trying to pull his daughter to safety, but the skin on her arm slides away and she sinks back into the ocean. For a ship that's registered to carry 1,518 people, the Doña Paz was carrying 4,374 people, including the crew. Valerie was not the only person to board the ferry without an official ticket. The ferry was overloaded by almost 3,000 people over its authorized limit. It takes almost 8 hours for the Philippine Coast Guard to be notified. Then another 6 hours for them to raise the closest Coast Guard station. The Doña Paz and the Vector have long since sank. In the weeks and months that follow, the question on everyone's mind is, how could this happen? Two vessels at sea on a calm and clear night collide, and almost 4,500 people die. The investigation starts to uncover a litany of offences. Between the 13 crew on the Vector and 56 crew on the Doña Paz, there was only one sailor on watch, and he was an unqualified apprentice. The crew on the Doña Paz were drinking and certainly not at their assigned stations. The captain was watching a movie. Maritime law requires a watch at all times. If crew were on watch at their stations, they would have seen the oncoming ship with enough time to alter course. The blame is ultimately assigned to the tanker, which was understaffed. The crew on board were not qualified, and the tanker was operating without a certificate of inspection. Perhaps the blame was assigned to the wealthier oil company with deeper pockets. But the ferry was not without blame. It was overloaded to the point that passengers were sleeping in the hallway, and the ship was listing to one side under the top-heavy weight. Although overloading was not the cause of its sinking, more lives were lost because of corrupt practices at every level of the inspection process that allowed it to sail with so many passengers. All the life vests were locked away, and it had no radio to communicate with ships that might be on a collision course. These factors contributed to the severity of the accident. But the one thing that would have avoided the accident entirely was having an appropriate watch system on either one or both ships. The tanker didn't appear out of nowhere. There was simply nobody on watch to see it coming. To me, there's one major omission in the investigation, and that comes down to the fact that two ships are operating without any oversight from the law. If one ship is poorly manned and unlicensed, you could blame the captain. But when two ships in the same waters suffer the same ailment, you have to look at the climate in which they operate. The Doña Paz is able to get her certificate of inspection and a license to carry passengers, even though it doesn't have an up-to-date certificate of stability after adding 2 extra decks. The Coast Guard, who are responsible for inspecting ships to make sure they are not overloaded, are accepting bribes to look the other way, particularly in the holiday season. Large oil companies like Chevron and Texaco are chartering ships that aren't properly licensed and don't have qualified crew. At every stage of the inspection process, the authorities not only aren't doing their
I love Spider-Man Homecoming. I know that's a weird way to start a video, but I have to say it because I know people will just click off this video just because of the title and be like, yeah, this guy's an MCU hater. Spider-Man does whatever. How's it going, Chat Nation? Welcome back to Brown Table, the one place where we talk about everything except for brown tables. I've got that quarantine hair. I've decided to not cut it, let it rest on my head like a dead animal. You know, nobody's gonna see me, so I'll just fucking go crazy. So I woke up this morning and I was feeling pretty adventurous, you know, and I was like, okay, today I want to commit social suicide and talk about what I believe are the problems that are present in the film Spider-Man Far From Home. You don't have to believe what I believe. I'm not forcing you to do that. Also, I don't want to talk about how Spider-Man is butchered as a character in this film, you know. I'll be mostly talking about Spider-Man Far From Home's problems as a movie, as a story. I'll let Alex from High Top Films talk about the film's problems as a Spider-Man narrative. Okay, so before we get started, let's talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare.
Are you bored at home? Why don't you spend your time wisely and learn something new? Skillshare is here to help you with that. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives like you and me. With most classes under 60 minutes, these short lessons can fit any schedule. Learn to make new recipes, learn to 3D model in Maya. There's countless workshops you could explore. Do you want to make films? There's literally nothing stopping you. Everyone owns a phone these days. Use it, baby. Check out this class, iPhone Filmmaking, Creating Cinematic Video with Your Phone by Caleb Babcock and Niles Gray, filmmakers at Moment. Lastly, Skillshare is adless, and it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 of my subscribers, you Chads, to click the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. That's right, 2 months, free, by clicking the link in the description.
So let me say two things before we begin. One, I love Spider-Man Homecoming. Like, it's kind of weird how much I like it. Like, I sleep with the Blu-ray. I'm not sure that's normal, but whatever. I genuinely love Spider-Man Homecoming so much that at one point I made a video talking about how Spider-Man Homecoming is a better film than Spider-Man 2. I've now changed my opinion. I now believe Spider-Man 2 to be the better film. In that video, I didn't analyze enough, but there are still some good solid points in that video that I will be bringing up again in this one. 2. Not every Spider-Man movie needs to be Spider-Man 2.
But
Spider-Man 2 has realistic characters, a story that feels fantastical and intimate, it confronts the protagonist's principles, and it challenges the protagonist. Spider-Man Far From Home to me has average characters, an average story, and in general it feels very average. And of course I'm not just saying that to say that. This entire video is going to be me trying to back up my point, so don't worry about that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about the fundamental flaws of Spider-Man Far From Home.
first things first, the biggest praise I gave Spider-Man Homecoming in my Spider-Man Homecoming video I talked about earlier is that Peter Parker in that film is an active protagonist. Say what you will about Spider-Man wanting to be an Avenger, let's forget comic book accuracy right now, let's look at the film's story and how it's being told. An active protagonist comes from the protagonist having a goal of some kind and acting upon said goal. Throughout the film, the protagonist's goal changes as they recognize that what they've been looking for isn't what they truly need to grow. Peter Parker in Homecoming wants to be an Avenger and goes from plot point to plot point on his own volition to prove himself to Tony Stark, which makes him an active character. As the film goes on though, his goal shifts to his need to stop the Vulture instead of wanting to win Stark's approval. By the end of the film, Peter learns what it means to be his own hero and not need anyone's approval. He becomes your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Hell yeah!
And in Far From Home, we get nothing.
Peter Parker in Far From Home is not really an active character, he's a passive one. The passive character is someone who is led by the plot of the story, who reacts to certain events or plot points, but doesn't actively influence the story through decisions or actions they take. This isn't to say that passive characters are inherently bad, but they are a lot more boring if the film doesn't utilize them correctly. Anyway, here's the mistake I made in my Homecoming video. I believed Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2 to be a passive character throughout.
Peter wasn't as much of an active character as he could have been.
But that's not really true. While he does start the film as a rather passive character, it's because of this passivity that he decides to finally become an active character.
I have a choice. Take my answer. No.
His Peter Parker side is passive, his Spider-Man side is active, so he flips that and makes his Spider-Man side passive and his Peter Parker side active. In Far From Home, Peter is forced to fight these elementals thanks to Nick Fury, an authority figure, and Peter reluctantly agrees and does whatever Fury tells him to do. When Peter finally discovers that Beck is an enemy, he decides to tell Fury. But this is still passive, as he's not only reacting to the story, but he takes the only logical choice available. A moment in the film where Peter's truly being an active character is when he gives Beck the glasses. Homecoming Spider-Man was an active character, for example. He shaped the plot, he actively pursued the Vulture. In this film, Peter is mostly only active towards MJ, and even that's not very well done either.
So
MJ is a non-character who Peter has to win by the end of the film. This is all that Peter's active about, but getting the girl isn't the endgame of the film, and isn't really the main theme in any way, so this subplot isn't as compelling as the film thinks it is. MJ is there to propel the story forward, and not to propel Peter as a character forward in any way. Does he grow as a person because he wins MJ? No. He just gets a girlfriend, and that's a good thing for him, yay, but getting a girlfriend isn't the answer to his actual problems. To me, Peter wanting to get with MJ is more like an escape from his actual problems. So again, the MJ side plot doesn't really affect the story the movie's trying to tell. The film has characters push Peter into becoming the next Iron Man, and what Peter needs is for himself to realize that he doesn't have to be, that he just has to be himself. Peter's inner struggle is about living up to Tony Stark, and this romantic side plot doesn't have much to do with the story, so it kinda makes it unnecessary. Compare this to Iron Man, a film where the romance between Tony and Pepper is directly tied to the film's message. Tony Stark has a heart. His growth from being a womanizing, naive, and irresponsible man to becoming someone who lets people in, takes responsibility, and is a hero is directly tied to him falling in love with Pepper. Tony Stark has a heart. He's let someone in. Peter in Far From Home just gets MJ because it's what he wants to do, so duh, it happens. Peter in Spider-Man 2 becomes romantically involved with Mary Jane because it's directly tied to Mary Jane's character arc. Peter actually ended that film deciding to not be in Mary Jane's life. You see what I mean?
Then you think we should forgive them?
No more. There was something I thought I had to do. I don't have to. I'm not an empty seat anymore.
Peter wants Mary Jane, but Peter needs her to be safe, and these two beliefs conflict with one another, resulting in Peter choosing to let Mary Jane go.
I thought I could be there for you, Mary Jane, but I can't.
And then eventually Mary Jane decides that it's not up to Peter to decide what she wants, and ends up with Peter in the end. Going back to Homecoming, Peter is in love with Liz and it's just one of those romantic side plots, but it actually is integral to the story, and Liz actually has relevance to the main antagonist of the story, thereby tying her in to the main plot of the film. A Superior channel called The Closer Look analyzed Far From Home as well, and he talks in depth about wants versus needs, so definitely check that video out, link in the description. So anyway, let's talk about the film's message, right? The film's trying to push onto the audience that Peter has to become the next Iron Man, and you'd imagine that Peter says no, he's Spider-Man, right? The film portrays Tony Stark as a pristine hero, a flawless dude. Even when Happy says, nah, don't be Tony, he's flawed, he contradicts himself by playing AC/DC when Peter makes his suit, insinuating that Peter should aspire to be Tony, and Peter's become the new Iron Man, not Spider-Man.
Alright, remind me, I need to check if I can purchase
25%.
The film also presents Mysterio, someone who is wronged by Tony Stark, as just completely and utterly morally wrong. No one in the film, not even the protagonist, makes any effort to understand where the villain is coming from. The main issue comes from Edith, these glasses Tony Stark made, which controls a literal satellite which sends literal drones to the Earth. If you remember a little amazing film called Captain America the Winter Soldier, the protagonist in that film is Captain America, who is shown massive helicarriers with surveillance technology and massive guns by Nick Fury, touting that this is to protect people. This is now a popular line, but Captain America says,
This isn't freedom. This is fear.
Nick Fury's literal one-eyed way of thinking is told to be wrong. Oversight is wrong, handled incorrectly it could jeopardize and kill millions. Meanwhile, we have Spider-Man Far From Home, which has Tony Stark give Peter Parker essentially the same thing, just a lot smaller. Drones this time, not helicarriers. What's the worst that can happen? In this little tangent, I want to further elaborate on the main issue I personally have with this film, while also talking about why this is the worst scene in not only all Spider-Man films, but probably most MCU films.
This is for you.
There's a character in this film called Brad. He's not a person, he's an obstacle to overcome. Again, an archetype. He's basically just written into the movie to spin faux drama. So Brad takes a picture of Peter undressing in front of a woman and then proceeds to go back to the bus. Brad wants to show MJ Peter's picture. Meanwhile, Peter uses Edith to try to erase the picture from Brad's phone. But then the dumbest coincidences happen in a row.
What are you doing?
Initiating strike.
Dope glasses, Parker. Look at the baby mountain goats! Baby mountain goats!
None of this is really happening naturally, by the way. It feels very coincidental, further adding to the passive nature of the film. But it also means that Tony Stark gave Peter Parker a satellite full of lethal drones to kill people with. Maybe he saw how Peter killed all those aliens in Endgame and he was like, yeah, that kid's ready. So it already pegs Tony Stark's thought process as similar to the one of Nick Fury in The Winter Soldier, which we discover in that film is the wrong thought process. So again, one of my main issues with Spider-Man Far From Home is that Tony Stark is put on a pedestal.
You don't understand how the world works.
Selling weapons to criminals is wrong.
How do you think your buddy Stark paid for that tower? Or any of his little toys?
When we not only have had the previous film to showcase the bad side of Tony Stark's legacy with the Vulture, but this film also shows that Tony Stark has created yet another villain, and he's given a teenager drones.
The rich and the powerful, they do whatever they want. Guys like us, you and me, they don't care about us.
The most effective way for this film to have propelled Peter into becoming Spider-Man and not Iron Man 2.0 is to show how much better Spider-Man is than Iron Man. I think the biggest reason why people call Spider-Man Iron Boy Jr. is because Peter is always vying for Stark's approval, even in death. Peter should face Tony Stark's legacy head-on, the good and the bad, and confront the main issue with the film's antagonist, which is his treatment by Tony Stark. Because here's the thing, while Vulture is in the wrong in Homecoming, he has a major point.
We have to pick up after him. That's how it is.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to understand.
Stark totally fucked him over, and the same happened with Beck, and everyone that works with Beck. But the film never confronts this and only uses it as character motivation. Peter Parker shouldn't be picking up Tony Stark's messes as Iron Man's replacement. He should be doing this as Spider-Man. Spider-Man's greatest moments come from his compassion and willingness to understand. The film never confronts Tony Stark as the catalyst for everything wrong happening because the film's protagonist never confronts the legacy of Tony Stark, thus making it seem like the film is saying that every action taken by Tony Stark, including creating Edith and giving it to Peter Parker, is perfectly okay. In fact, almost hilariously, Quentin Beck, the antagonist of the film, is the only character in the film that truly seems to grasp how dangerous the Edith glasses really are.
Edith was being handed over not to us, not to the Defense Department, but to a child.
Peter doesn't even destroy the glasses or destroy Edith. You've gotta be kidding me. But from all I've talked about, we can't ignore the fact that this film is called Spider-Man. And it being called Spider-Man Far From Home is a major reason as to why a good amount of people dislike the film. And again, remember, it's perfectly okay to like and dislike a film. So, you know what this means.
Okay.
Hey, it's me, your old pal High Top Films. Now, can I tell you a secret? But you have to promise not to get mad. Okay, you ready? Spider-Man stories are dramas. They aren't action epics. They can have elements of action. They aren't mysteries. They can have elements of mystery. They aren't ultra-depressing tragedies, but they can have elements of tragedy. They aren't comedies, but they can have elements of comedy. But when you boil down Dick Cohen-Lee, Sale and Lowe, Bagley and Bendis, Zek and Nemenis, Ramita Jr. and Straczynski, Raimi and Maguire, Webb and Garfield, and the thousands of creators that have spun stories for the beloved webhead, they are all, in their own way, dramas. Dramas with fantastical characters that feel utterly human. Can I tell you an opinion, but you have to promise not to get mad? Far From Home isn't a drama. It's a lightweight teen comedy with small, minuscule elements of human drama. That's why it fails as a Spider-Man story, and that's why you have idiots like me screaming that it's a bad Spider-Man movie. Far From Home seems like it tries its damnedest to avoid drama. Can you tell me who this Ned is, other than Peter's goofy friend? Can you tell me who this Betty Brant is, other than Peter's goofy friend's girlfriend? Can you tell me who this Flash Thompson is? How about MJ? Michelle? Can you tell me who Michelle Jones is? Genuinely. To understand who a character is, you must know what they want, you must know what they are afraid of, and you must know why they are afraid of that. I know none of these things about MJ. Mary Jane Watson from the comics, from the cartoons, from the other films wants to be loved. She is afraid of being vulnerable. She's afraid she will open up, show her true self, and the world will not love her. They will reject her. She is afraid of that because the man who was supposed to love her more than anyone abused her. There's a deleted scene in Homecoming where Michelle Jones's parents don't pick her up after she almost dies. This was cut from the movie. Aunt May from the comics, from the cartoons, from the other films wants to protect Peter, and Peter wants to protect her. She is afraid of losing her son. She is afraid of that because she lost the love of her life. In Far From Home, Aunt May supports her teenage son getting shot at night after night. She has no issues with what he does. There is no drama. Homecoming set up that drama and did it really well, but that was forgotten about. Aunt May is now just Happy Hogan's fuck buddy.
Happy birthday. You need it more than I do.
No, I can't take that.
Yes, you can. For God's sake, it's not much. Now take it.
Who doesn't know how to make ends meet, who has to take nursing classes with 22-year-old kids so I can pay for you to go to college, and I don't know how to do this without Ben.
Summer thing.
Yes, that evolves and grows like any other, open to wherever it might lead.
Anywhere.
There's some implied parental neglect with Flash Thompson. This is implied. These supporting characters aren't characters. They are simplistic caricatures. Spider-Man has never settled for simplistic caricatures. Spider-Man isn't Spider-Man without Uncle Ben. I don't care what you say or how you say it, but Spider-Man is Spider-Man because of Ben Parker. Far From Home avoids Ben Parker like I avoid Far From Home. Spider-Man cares about the little guy, Even this Spider-Man says it.
Somebody's gotta look out for the little guy, right?
But does he mean it? Vulture, Mysterio, they are the little guys who got screwed by the big guy. This Spider-Man cares more about impressing that big guy. Peter Parker has never cared about being on a football team unless it was to impress a girl or earn some cash. All this Peter Parker cares about is living up to the retired quarterback of the football team. Picture this, you're a kid who is different, who gets picked on. You would give anything to feel powerful. You would give anything to have great power. The Legend of Spider-Man is about learning that power doesn't make you special. It doesn't give you a free pass. In fact, it makes your life more difficult. The more of that power you get, the more responsibility you have to your fellow man. And the only person who can learn that lesson is you. Through your failures, through your hardships, through your loves lost and loves gained, you spin your own web, and there's no man or Iron Man there to guide you. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Spider-Man is a story about becoming a good man through becoming a Spider-Man. Kids like myself learn that lesson from reading, from watching. Every dollar Peter didn't have was a dollar that we didn't have. Every grand mistake he made was a wake-up call that we need to fix all the small mistakes we have made. My fear is the lesson kids will gain from this Spider-Man is that if you idolize a billionaire just long enough, you'll be able to punch the people who were fucked over by that billionaire and his bodyguard will start fucking your mom. This will give you the validation you so desperately desire. Spider-Man is a tale about growing up, so why can't these films be more grown up? Spider-Man isn't a Disney Channel original. Spider-Man is perks of being a wall crawler. Spider-Man isn't two-dimensional, so why can't these films have dimension? These films are called Spider-Man, but why can't I see him anywhere? Spider-Man will constantly evolve and change, like every tale, every legend. That doesn't mean you have to like what the MCU is changing him into. Can I tell you the truth? But you have to promise not to get mad, okay? You ready? I don't care that you love this movie. I truly could not care less. And you should not care that I don't love this movie, because they are our feelings to have, our opinions to keep and to hold and to cherish. And that's a wonderful thing. Can I tell you goodbye? Goodbye.
Hello. So I wanted to let my creative juices flow and do something fun. So let's try to fix this scene. What I would have done with this film is have Brad not exist. Let Brad just be Flash. Flash wants MJ to fall in love with him. Since we all know that Brad won't end up with MJ, Flash definitely won't end up with MJ, and we'll play that to our advantage. Now, instead of Peter having a forced romantic rival that most definitely won't win, Flash could be played as obnoxious, weird, and kind of sad, as the character in the MCU is written. And in these attempts to win over MJ, we could get actual character moments from both him and MJ. We could break away from the character trope of douche and weird quiet girl. These two have actual personalities and backstories which aren't explored. Let's say Peter's spider sense tingles when he sees Dimitri before the bus ride. That's weird, why is it ringing for Dimitri? Well, Peter's just confused and ignores it for now. When the class stops for a bathroom break, we could get this scene.
Okay, Parker, here's the deal. You need to make sure I don't say nothing to make
MJ
think I'm stupid. Dude, ship safe. Like smartness, integrity and stuff.
Peter uses the Edith glasses for the first time and scans the kids on the bus, and then Peter remembers his spider sense tingle from earlier. So here's the thing, there's this wonkily written plot in this film about Peter's lack of trust in the spider sense, which only comes up in the beginning and the end of the film. So Dimitri being revealed as a potential—
Wait, what? Oh, this is the Echo. Cooldown 2 hours. It's called exclusive spell. Oh, okay, so that's that one. What's this? Elysium? Okay, so storage keeper here, Cadena. Nice. Storage keeper. That's perfect as well. So let's there, and then let's see. Let's put it on the marksman. And then we're going to switch over to Yo, hello.
You streaming on like Twitch?
YouTube.
You get monetized?
What?
You get monetized?
Yeah, I am monetized, but I don't get really much money, if at all.
True. Like kick?
What?
Have you tried kicks?
Oh, I have not. Are you able to stream at all?
Let me see. Yeah, that's been a while.
I might play Portals. I'm probably, or like, Portals is the comp I usually like to play.
Yo, I'm having a debate with Alan. What do you build on Rise?
What do I build on Rise?
Yeah. What's the optimal build for Rise?
I think you need like, I think like JG is good. JG, what's it? Shojin. And I think like red buff I think is underrated. I don't know if it's BIS, but I think it's really underrated. Or like Morello, sorry.
Honestly,
Red buff / Morello.
okay, this is what I think. And it's been working. Honestly, I should go Portal, but you can try Portal. I think it's Ginsu, GS, Shiv. You should try it. Just try it.
No. I heard there was an anti-synergy. I heard there was a bug where Rise Shiv hits his own team.
I don't think so. Hell. Yo, let me go with that. Since you're going Portal.
Well, I'm not necessarily going yet. Hold on. I'm checking the stats.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, all my augments suck right now.
I'm trying to do 2. Wait, I need to check out a play this shit.
Okay, I am going Portal.
Okay. You want any of my 1 costs? I have a like pretty good 1 cost.
Hold on. I can't see your stream. Let me.
It's not on right now. Wait, I'm searching how to play this.
Do you need Jace 2? Wait, actually, wait. I think I need. Wait, your strongest Galio has +3 range in games. The ability deals, but no longer stuns reduces damage. Oh, I'll probably need Galio. Because I got the Galio augment. Hold on.
Oh, I'm supposed to play Tristana? Tristana backline? Okay. I gotta do so badly. Wait, you want my Jace too?
Are you able to afford? They're like, can you part with that? Are you able to?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Great, thanks.
Okay, so I am I don't know why I can't play. Oh. Okay, I see. I'm gonna throw all this dumb shit away then. Okay, just look for rumbles.
Rumble? Okay.
Yeah. If you have not noticed, I took molten caramel.
Oh, nice.
It says BTJG up. I feel like you could go the fucking Crown Guard too.
I'm playing Deja Vu Gallia.
Wait, are you actually?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Are you playing Galio?
No. This is.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I have Deja Vu. That's why I have to play it. Oh, wait. Rumble's passive is just Omnivamp?
Is it?
Yeah. Here, I'll thin out the 2-cost pool for us. I need 3 rods. Holy shit.
Bro. I
Yeah.
need 3 rods.
I need 2 Ginsus and a Gunblade.
Yeah.
I'm coming with 1 unit. Oh, we're fine.
We're both re-rolling at 2 costs.
Yeah,
So
I think there's a good synergy there. But, I mean, this map is Duplicator, so we're a little capped. Fuck, he just goes straight for the rod. What a little bitch boy. Oh wait, this Deja Vu Galio uses what's it called? Vanguards, apparently, but whatever. Fuck it.
I'm about a magic everywhere. That's what Zoe says.
Yep. I haven't hit any. Do you need a blitz too at all?
I'll take a blitz too if you can't hit a rumble.
I haven't hit Rumble yet, but I do have a blitz too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a blitz too.
Damn. Be right back. Okay, yeah, I don't have your Rumble, so you want the blitz?
Yeah. Do you want my Galio?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I sent you the Jace. Do I play Sugarcraft eventually? It says... I think I reroll. Reroll Tristana as well. So I think. Let me try Titans.
Are you able to send the Galio?
How badly do you need it?
It'll get me Galio 2 if you send it right now, but I mean, I'm pretty strong anyway, so I just want to start refreshing the send, because if you send it now, then you can send it again before the big send.
Okay, but I need it for 4 Vanguard right now.
Okay, then you keep it.
Ooh, Crown Guard. Well, Blossoming Lotus.
Oh, I'm taking Blossoming Lotus.
You should take Crown Guard. Billion? Okay. I don't know why I need to run a Zillion. A Zillion gift. Preserver, Chrono. Wow. I'm level 6 already start re-rolling.
I have a Tom Kench. Do you want it?
Wait, do you need a whole Tarek?
Yeah, I guess. Do you want me to hold you Tom Kench?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
You give me Tom Kent, I can give you Galio.
You mean... I can't give you Tom Kench right now. It's too high. It's too expensive.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I can give it to you later. But you can give me... I'd rather have the Tarek instead. I don't think I'll be hitting Galio 3.
Okay.
Let me check.
Wait, what? Don't you have to get Galio 3?
But I only have 2 Galios. I feel like...
Okay.
I should definitely try to hit Galio 3, but I don't think I can hit it. We'll see.
Yeah, up to you.
Yeah.
Do you need that rock?
It's not up to us. I'll just take the Tarek here.
I'll try to get 3 quickly. Dick what? Dick what? Dick a what?
5 cost champions, 7 gold, completed item anvil, thieves gloves, 3 2 cost champions.
Thieves glove. Okay, I hit 1 rumble. Do I play Blast? Do I play Varus? Okay. Ah, shit. Scratchy scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I'll play Varus, F it. No rumbles?
No, I haven't hit a single rumble.
Okay. I'm getting cooked.
Oh, this guy's playing Portal.
Maybe I give up on Blitz 3.
Damn, I wish I duplicated
Completed item level, 2 components are trained in.
2 components. Thank you.
Oh boy,
oh
what a
my
shot.
goodness. Ugh. My shop was ass. Or my thing was ass.
Gwendolyn.
Is MR better or armor?
Look at the lobby right quick.
What?
I think MR. There's portals. Magic. What the fuck? There's portals magic and the Arivo's magic.
But do you want me to send you the Tom Kench immediately?
Would you rather have Rise or Tarek?
Rather have Rise.
Okay. Then I'm gonna throw the Tarek, okay?
Yeah, sure. Do you want the Tom Kench right now?
Yeah. Rumble.
Do you want me to pick up rumbles for you or no?
Yeah. I'm trying to go aggressively. Oh, Blaster. Blaster crown. Down. Six.
Okay, I have 2 rumbles. Okay, I have a rumble too.
You have a send?
No, I just sent you, remember?
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna count on you to.
Yeah, I mean, but it's gonna be 7 rounds. It's gonna be really late. Should
7 rounds? Fuck.
Yeah, should I release it for you? You said I should release it for you?
Yeah, because I have a duplicator and I have 6.
Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, because it's a. Oh my god, fuck. I'm getting fucked, man. I'm getting my asshole tickled. And I'm missing 1. Okay, just hit. No, I need to hit, Tristana. Okay.
Nice. I didn't get the right items for this. Got 1 Cassidon, 1 Zoe.
Where's everyone with fucking rods? Oh my goodness, I reforged the wrong thing. I was winning in the never game, but I could do 2v1.
I have 6 Gallios now.
Oh, you can have a Galio too.
Oh, you have a Galio too?
Yeah.
Why? We should have sent these instead of the 4 costs.
Have to survive till next round, I guess. Dude, so close to winning, man. I'm alive.
Nice. Dude, what is this bimodal? Those other two people are doing so well.
Bimodal.
I'd really like 2 rods here, I think. That's hard. I got none of them.
I need like a Warwick so I can like fill in for it. I don't know what to send yet.
There's beauty in even the smallest moments.
Do you need smolder?
You have a send?
No. But I do have a smolder.
Okay. I think I could potentially play it instead of Varus. Yeah, I'll take smolder, I guess. God damn, his friend is coming. What the hell? What's going on, man?
Okay, do you want the smolder?
Sure.
Okay, can you send me the Galio?
Looking for a replacement. I guess. Something.
I think it's too late.
I don't know. It's literally a Fiora. Yeah, GG. Wait.
I already lost though. Yeah, I think we really fucked it up. If we're playing 2-cost reroll, we can't wait for big send. Like we have to do the small sends. And then like I feel like we kept contesting each other. Yeah, it was just really badly played on our part.
I thought you were going to normal portal.
No, I said I'm going Deja Vu Galio. But the portal version of that.
There's no portal, you have to go with 3-star, or it doesn't work.
No, I was going 3-star, but you like had a bunch of the Galios, right? So like either send it, like we either need to send it earlier or like I don't know. I just spent a bunch of gold rolling at 6 and like not hitting anything, and then in the end you sent it anyway. And then if you were gonna send it, I would have just leveled to 7, and then I could have had 8. Like I could have put in a Bastion to make my team tankier. I don't know. It was just a little suboptimal the way that I played it. Yeah. What do you say?
Want to do another one or no?
Yeah, I can.
I mean,
wait, so your stream doesn't work?
oh, try. Wait. What are you streaming in? Right click?
I mean, there's a for me. There's a stream button, so.
Share your screen.
Yeah, share your screen.
Where'd it go?
What the fuck is this? Warrior Bastion Blaster.
Inspire your screen?
Warrior Bastion Blaster.
The magic is within you.
No.
Dude, what do I do with Warrior Bastion Blaster? This is so bad. Oh, you got Portal. Are you going Portal?
Holy sh! I can't move because of. Okay.
Here I am.
The fuck am I?
Here goes everything.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna go 8 Bastion.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know I could do that. I'll stay in the forest until I learn how to use those.
I think I'm going. I think I'm gonna send you a reroll.
I have a Cassiopeia here. Do you want it?
I have a Cassiopeia. It's pretty garb.
Here goes everything. I'll make this look like magic.
Oh shit, this is
Can you see my game?
let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. I'm opening the stream, but it's 2 dots at the moment. Oh, I see your screen. I see Discord.
Okay, that's not correct.
Yeah, you can click
Why
change.
can't I-
You can click change windows.
Change windows.
So you just want
No,
Cinder's,
there's no game. Fuck. It's just I click share entire screen where nothing fucking can happen. So weird. try to get another word. Wait, did you come last round?
No, you visited my board last round.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
There's a raw, beautiful. You want from me?
Do you have a rumble at all?
I do in my shop.
Yeah, maybe a rumble then?
Okay. Do you know what comp you're going?
Not at all. I'm going a bastion.
Rumble's not a bastion.
No, I know, but rumble is a. I have a bastion emblem, and my three ones were warrior, bastion, blaster. So rumble's a blaster at least. That's the only synergy that I have. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have 2 rumbles. You want me to hold it or?
No, you can just send one.
Okay.
Alright, thanks.
Eight bastion. Okay. Oh. Wait, what do you have that's 2 blaster?
I have my thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my thing in rumble. But I don't even know if this is any good.
Okay.
Wait, so how come how come my rumble doesn't have
run...
healing?
Because it needs the caramel.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
I thought they always had Omnivamp.
Maybe either run. I think you should either. Are you staying the level you are, or are you?
I'm probably going to push.
Okay.
Wow.
Then
Or why do you want me to stay? You want me to stay low and get you something?
No. If you're pushing, then I think you should Varus carry then, since you can have Pyro with a Shen.
Oh, Varus is a blaster. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I should put a Collie in.
What's with the Collies?
Well, because it's Pyro. I wanted to start stacking some Pyro first.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know Varus was blaster.
Sorry.
Wait, do you know what items are bis on Varus?
Shojin. Oh, I have a fucking Varus in my shop. Look for Syndra's.
Yeah, I have been. I haven't hit a single one.
Right. It's fine. Dude, if I get an Eldritch. Oh, look for Karma.
Karma? Okay.
Dude, Sunfire on Shyvana is just so fucking fun. She just jumps and then just fucking burns everyone.
Okay, can I go Shojin red buff?
Yeah, Shojin either red buff or GS. Shojin red buff or GS. You're lucky I high rolled a fucking Varus.
I mean, I don't get it for a whole stage, so.
Still. Oh, I get late game specialist. Restart mission. Item collector. Item ladder. Oh, reroll for days. I love that shit. Shit makes me I
got a Chrono emblem.
Where are you getting these emblems?
I always oh, I have one Syndra.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Do you want it?
Yeah, try to, if you don't get another one next round, send it.
I have Incanter.
Yo, is Gambler's Blade any good? Oh,
I don't...
maybe. Okay. Okay. Dude, you're just gonna be annoying as fuck late game.
Okay, I don't have another Syndra, so I say send it.
It's just gonna be Syndra, yeah, it's just gonna be Syndra.
Our future will be bright.
Oh, I got multi-striker.
Damn it.
I should put...
I hit a Callista.
No, but I should put multi-striker on Varus, right?
You could. And, fucking... What's this? Hecarim's,
Oh, wait, multi-striker says it's good on Shen.
Yeah, but that's only if you're playing Cassidy. But yeah. Put it on Shed. Put it on Shed. God damn it.
So I shouldn't put it on Varus?
Wait.
I mean, according to the stats, it's worse on Varus.
Yeah. No. Yeah, put it on Shed.
Okay.
But then, why not just play Callista carry?
Well, the Blaster and Pyro, right?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you have a Rumble too.
No, I don't have Rumble. I think Blaster's enough. I mean, I have a Blaster emblem, so...
Okay. Training dummy, component anvil, or 4 cost and 4 gold?
Let's go 4 costs. Wait, hold on. GS? You said GS is good on Varus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll four cost. Oh, I got Varus.
Oh shit! Nice. Should I still keep my Varus?
Yeah, I guess. Unless
Yeah.
it costs you something.
No, it doesn't. Okay. A Shyvana 2. Indeed. Oh shit, we're actually in the lead. I hit Syndra 2.
Component Anvil, Training Dummy, Thief's Gloves, 3 2-cost champions.
Can you repeat that?
Component Anvil, Training Dummy, Thief's Gloves, 3 2-cost champions.
Component Anvil. Okay. Big Calcio 2. Hold on. Syndra or Karma? Just hold Syndra or Karma.
Yep.
I feel like I lose this. Oh wait, no, I should win this.
I'm
no,
winning.
Wait, why is everyone so weak in this lobby? You want this?
I only have one right now, so.
Okay. Tell me if you hit a Syndra, I'm one off.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I haven't.
Okay.
Or the only one
I lose this.
the only one I hit, I sent it.
Okay. This is pretty close.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna call. I hit Eldritch.
Should I get multi-striker or pyro? I should get pyro, right?
Yeah. Yes. Oh shit. It's about to go down.
You hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna double level next round. Dude, I love how cheap it is to level, so you can easily double level.
Yeah.
I have 7 Eldritch next round. Like a boss. Dude, you know what's funny?
What?
I didn't use a single one of my treasure golem traits.
Oh shit. I always force myself to use them.
That's how a challenger level player plays. You don't have to use your treasure golem. Wait, are you gonna hit 8 bash in this game?
I'm going to try, and I probably will.
Okay. Gucci flip flops. Tell me when you want my Varus.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want Varus. Actually, if you hit Smolder, Diana, Tarek.
Okay. Oh, I just realized there is no 9 Eldritch. I hit 9 Eldritch out of the game, but you need 10.
Oh, I see.
Look for Briar, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still kind of low level. I'm only 7 still, so.
I see. Tell me if I can throw this Varus.
I don't think you should throw it, but unless you need econ.
Okay.
But let me know before you toss it.
I mean, I have 8 gold.
Oh, toss it then. Oh, there's a Briar.
If there's a... Yeah. Oh, I could use Morgana since I have that on my treasure golem. I want gloves so I can make a thieves glove. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Me. Me.
Okay, now I just need Tarek or Diana for 8.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout. Oh, dude, Zillion is a chrono and a preserver.
Yeah, yeah. When I saw your things, that's like the one that I thought you would put in.
And this said Syndra was dead. What fools. I'm pushing 9.
Okay, I hit
I hit a Tara.
I also did, so no need for your Tarek.
Okay. I still have a...
Yeah, I only still have 1.
On what?
Varus, so.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, for me...
Why do you have a Pyro? Why is a Pyro on your bench?
Well, because I had it in for multi-striker, but then I just got a Hecarim, so then I don't have to play this. But yeah. I want to put it on Diana, I think.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's on the bench at the moment.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for from me?
Either Nami or Briar.
Okay.
Big orb, big orb. Oh.
Yeah, I got a masterwork upgrade.
Same. Did I just put this on Briar for now? I mean, Dyla for now? Ooh, I got another Thieves Glove. Dude, I have 3 Thieves Gloves. I could empower my Thieves Glove now that I think about it. Oh, I'll take a Karma if you ever hit a Karma.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay. Wow.
I hit Camille. Do you want Camille? I have Camille and Nami here. Oh, I have 2-star Camille.
I'd rather have Nami. No, I'd rather have a Briar. Briar or Karma. I'm gonna go 9 next round. Yeah, I'll use this.
Briar. I have Briar and Morgana. Which one? Hello?
I'll take Morgana. Morgana.
I only bought Briar.
Or it's a Briar. Oh my god, this is taking a shit. I hate Wukong so much. Bro. I have a Varus. How did you not hit Varus 2 yet?
Dude, I don't even have 2 Varuses. I only have 1 Varus.
I know, like how?
I don't know, but it just... That is how it is.
Oh, if I could get that shit, oh.
I'm gonna try to get the Smolder.
I might just creep. Dude, I never figured out Smolder's best in slot.
I'm probably gonna sell... I'm thinking I should sell this fucking Varus.
Sure, go ahead.
Nah, I'll
2
sell
components, artifact item, or component info?
Well, sorry, repeat?
2 components, artifact item, or component info?
2 components.
Tell me if you want me to sell the bears.
Yeah, yeah, you can sell
I'm
it.
gonna Briar like that. Ah, shit, man. I think I'm gonna switch out my
Two components, artifact item, 2/4 cost, reforger 5 gold.
what was can you repeat that?
Two components, artifact item, 2/4 cost, reforger, and 5 gold.
Two components.
Yo, what the fuck was that? Wait, I took a charm, but it didn't work.
What charm?
I took one charm that was like, give me a 3-star 1 cost, but it gave me a 1-star 1 cost.
Okay. Can I win this? Did you?
I did not.
Okay.
So what do you have? You have Send and you have Varus, or no Varus?
No Varus.
Okay, I can either take Varus, Diana, or Smolder.
Alright. Varus, Diana, Smolder. Alright. Varus.
What? Yeah, Varus, sure.
There's only two.
How are you doing? I'm winning.
I am. Shit.
Oh shit, they're both on a win streak.
Should I just summon two dummies?
This place needs a harsh winter.
Do you have a side?
Ascend? No.
Okay. Hold Thomas Kench.
I'm winning. I'm winning.
Fucking. Wukong's kind of a
No, I won.
So did I.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, GG.
Dude, I kind of had an ideal 8 Bastion team because I had 2 backliners, and so they were just unkillable.
Yeah, because like 8 Bastion is so tough to get through.
Yeah, I had really suboptimal 8 Bastion though.
Let's see.
Yeah, but it's okay.
One more.
Yeah, I can. Uh-oh. What did you? Oh, you got 2 Zoes. Nice. If you hit a 2, like I'm maybe will. If I hit
Okay.
what?
I'm pretty sure I'm going Portal. I have 2 Gallios.
Oh, I see. Okay, well. I have a Jace here, then. I have 2 3-star Bastions, but it's a lot of econ.
How to play the RE comp?
Oh, yeah, I know how to play it. Yeah, let me see. Oh, I have another Galio.
I might just take that right now.
Right now?
Actually, after.
No, yeah, wait after.
No, after this.
Yeah, maybe one of us gets a portal augment. Or something. Ooh, I have Incanter Crown. Mogul's Mail.
Serve.
Yeah, I feel like I should play this.
Going on. At what cost?
Oh, what? Incanter Crown is literally the worst augment in the game. But I'm gonna take it.
Bruh. True.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I get the Gallia?
Yep. Okay, I'm going Syndra.
Okay. They created Syndra 3.
What?
You don't go for Syndra 3 or griefing.
No, I am going for Syndra 3. Dude, I went for Galio 3 last time too.
Did you know? I'm about to magic everywhere.
Who wants a piece of this?
Shobujin on Rise is like trolling. It's actually like trolling.
What does Sugarcraft do? Oh, AD and AP.
Sugarcraft's like, it's like ass until it's not.
I see.
So, do you want me to send you the Ziggs?
No. I have a Ziggs too.
Okay. I don't know, man. It seems like you're missing a Ziggs in your life.
Wait, why? I have Ziggs too.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice Syndra item.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm going it.
You should make your bard an encounter.
Should I?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world. I want tier on carousel if possible. Oh my god, Zoe does negative damage.
Yo, I probably inted with this Incanter Crown, to be honest.
That's fine. Yeah, Syndra's like a B tier call. Tier or bow?
What do you need from me?
Good question.
What?
I'm thinking.
Oh, I see.
I don't really need anything because I already hit Ezreal, so just Taric and Rise.
I think for me it's a Varus. I want to make Varus into an Incanter.
You know what? I consider another Galio. Maybe I'll go for Galio 3.
Okay.
Galio 3 is kind of OP. Other than that, I don't need any lower costs. Can we pick this bitch up? Nah, I can't afford to lose Econ. I don't want to win this next round.
Do all Vanguards have some kind of shield? No, right?
I mean, isn't that what Vanguard is?
Well, this is a built-in shield, but I'm wondering if they have like shields built into their kits.
It does. Dude, I'm not used to like someone coming under my.
Oh, because you keep on playing with Alan?
Yeah. New territory for me.
I have my send back, but I don't have any Gallios.
Yeah, that's me. Just want Syndra's, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Dog, too many swords, man. They gotta bite half to make a shoulder. Fuck. YOLO.
Are you playing your Shen at all, or no?
No, I'm just gonna sell it.
Does it help your econ?
I have 40 exactly.
Should I?
I could.
Should I take it?
Why do you need Shen? You're playing Syndra.
No, but I was gonna play Varus in Cantor. And so I wanted a Pyro frontline, I guess. I don't even know. I should be going Bastion frontline?
No, you're supposed to be going Eldritch frontline.
Eldritch frontline.
Yeah, Mordekaiser, then either Nyla or Elise, and then a Vanguard, or a Shapeshifter.
Oh, I see.
Like your fucking monster is like your frontline.
I see.
I take Blossoming Lotus. Oh, you have my wand?
What?
You have my wand? Magic? Nidus? It's either Nidus with large rod or Blooming Lotus. Maybe it's Lotus. Okay.
I'll take care of everything.
I'm gonna sell the Shen.
Sure.
I'll take an Ezreal, I guess.
Okay.
For 2.
Oh, what? This guy has 2 frost emblems. He might be a problem later.
I see. I was like bow on here, so. Is this high voltage? Let's see.
Eldritch frontline? Nyla, Elise. Oh, Elise, I guess. Briar. Oh, Briar Elise is a good combo, I guess.
Like early game, you can play Shyvana frontline. That's what I do.
Oh, I see.
Shyvana is a Kruger frontline.
Oh wait, this guy's also playing the same comp, but he's a little bit ahead of me. But my items are a lot better than his, so.
I see.
Juice box. Oh, I want that Varus.
I would like that.
You're fucking shitting me, man. Do you need the art? Do you need this guy? Oh.
I need the Tom Gench. Just don't take the Tom Gench.
Okay, it was Tom Kench who was the one that I meant to ask about. So it's a good thing I didn't accidentally take it. One training dummy, 4 cost champion, 4 gold. Component anvil, 2 3 cost champion.
Is 4 cost an option?
Yeah.
I'll take that. Nasus. Oh, do you want Nasus? You could play Nasus or mine.
I guess, yeah, sure.
I'll give it to you soon. I have two Nasusis. Go you a Tark or a Rise. Or both.
Oh, yo, this guy's Warwick is. I mean, this guy's Wukong is insane.
Wukong is just OP, man. I fucking hate Wukong. So tanky.
No, but this guy's Wukong is actually insane. As a stone plate, it has a radiant stone plate and a mogul's mail.
Oh shit.
I think it's kind of over. I feel like they're gonna win because of that Wukong. It's a Wukong 1 too.
Yeah. He's got a component involved or one training dummy.
Repeat again.
Thieves got a component involved or training dummy.
What's the last one? The gold one?
Training dummy.
Isn't there a gold one? Aren't there supposed to be 4?
3-2 costs.
3-2 cost.
You want that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who you calling real?
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like
Oh, do you need another Galio?
No.
Who do you need? Oh, just Tarek Rise.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like level 6, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Shit.
Nothing escapes my coil.
Dude, I don't even have a second Syndra. I feel like this is kind of scuffed.
Yeah, you kind of trolled with that character.
Yeah, I mean it's the worst. It's literally the worst augment in the game.
Syndra's just not a good comp right now. He's got nerfed to the ground.
I mean, I'm aware.
Power changes everyone. I have one Syndra. Do you want Nasus?
No, let's wait for Varus.
So you don't want Syndra? I have a Varus.
Sure, Varus then.
I have 2 rises.
Okay, Varus, and then sell your Syndra then. Oh, Elder Shapeshifter at least.
Why so tense?
The fuck, man.
Oh dang, did you 1v2? Nice.
Yeah, I need to move our fucking items to, okay. God bless. Mortal Crests. Varus?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I had a Portal Crest, so it's like pretty good. Okay. I'm about a magic everywhere. It's Morello.
Such power.
Playtime's never over.
I am in control.
Shit.
Take care of everything.
God
So-
damn! I killed the original Udis.
So Mordekaiser's my front line, right?
Yeah. Dude, I need a fucking torch just for my life, man. Oh fuck yeah! I'll take that. I hit a Nora. I have 8.
Do you need a Tarek?
I need. Do you have a Terra?
Yeah. You want it?
Yeah, I'll take Terra. Fuck! I gotta put it in. I need another ride. I have 2 rises, and then my team's like pretty fucking strong.
And my team is still pretty fucking weak.
Don't worry about it. Oh, God.
Yo, I wish... Dude, you should... So fucking
Should what?
bullshit. Hold on, sorry. I'll just take... You should be able to... When you're on someone else's board and there's an orb on your board, there's no way for you to get it. And it's pretty fucking annoying.
I need a rise to save my fucking life. The team's so strong, it's something of a rise one.
I need 1 more Syndra, 2 more Mordekaiser.
Okay. We could possibly get you there. Yeah, this fucking Wukong, man.
I'm telling you, the Wukong... Oh, but you're gonna win this, for sure.
Yeah, eventually.
Oh, right. I think one really... Oh, you need Archangels on Rise, right? That's one of the...
No,
I
you
think
don't.
that's a...
No. That isn't griefing.
No. I firmly believe you need Archangels.
Fuck, man, I need a rise. Oh, nice. Good shit. Oh, you don't even have Eldritch online.
Correct.
So maybe when you get your son back.
It's gonna be a while.
Okay. I guess I'll have to hit my rise. How close are you to leveling up?
Not very.
Oh my god. Two tickets to the gem show.
What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
Beautiful.
Here I am.
Beautiful.
What does
Now I
Warrior?
could
What does Warrior
possibly-
do? Omnivamp? Fuck.
Yeah, someone has a Mordekaiser too.
No, I have a Mordekaiser 3 though.
Oh, okay. I think I beat like everyone's board, I'll be honest. I just don't win that fast. Okay. Can we come back from 1 HP?
Oh, we're 1? Wait, we're not true 1, are we?
I mean, we have a shield, I think.
Okay, okay. So we have 2 lives, basically.
Yeah. Try to level up so you can get Eldritch on the. Okay,
I
good
have
shit.
Eldritch, yeah.
Okay.
But I've been
Do you
hanging
want
on by this.
Karma?
What? Do I need Karma? Or do I have?
Do you want Karma?
No, I don't. Oh, wait.
Oh.
It is an
Karma's better
incanter.
than Ziggs 3, I think.
Yeah, right.
But I don't have a Ascend.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't think it changes anything significantly. I think I actually have to worry
Okay,
about
when you... Oh god. When you have a chance... When you get your set back, look for Thomas Kench.
Okay. Oh shit. I got beaten by a Thomas Kench.
Oh, you lost?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was like, yeah, this guy's really high level. Dude, I don't think I can hold on. Because one of them has 3-star Jinx, one of them has 3-star Shen, and 3-star Hecarim.
But there's no more advisement. Put that shit in the middle. No? I mean, you have a 3-star Mordecai. This shit should be pretty tough.
Yeah, but I don't know. His Callista's kind of busting through. And like, yeah, Syndra's kind of shit. Yeah, like my Syndra has no healing or anything. I shouldn't have taken the Incanter. Dude, I knew it was the worst one. Fuck. I just thought
Because you're supposed to have 5 Eldritch and then,
Yeah, so I should have gone down in Incanter and gone up in Eldritch.
Yeah.
Damn.
The thing is, like, you can't really fit in... or Incanter until you're, like, level 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just lesson learned, don't take Incanter.
Oh yeah, that one was doggy
Alright,
doo-doo.
let's do it.
Alright, good games. See ya. Okay, that was that portion of the stream. Now let's go back to Maplestory. Oh, whoops. I need to redo the... I don't know why the chat box takes priority over the real Maplestory screen. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so I have 20 bonk pots that I can use. But I only have Battle Mage, so I can't even use up all the bonk pots, so I need another character actually. So it's looking like my guide says Kali. I should go Kali next. Oh, Hyper Teleport Rock disappeared. But I need to get to like 131 or something to start using the bonk pots. I'm trying to think. Alright, let's tell... So I went 615, 642, 644, and then 751. Dude, that's gains right there. That's real gains. And yeah, I still have a lot of these, and I still have that. Let me check the... $44, 43.2%. Plus the maximum growth potion is 10%. It's gonna be close. Should I train a little bit? 5 million for a soul heir to fragment in Bara. Dude, who knew I could just buy my way through the game in Bara? 829. Oh right, this reminds me, I actually didn't do something in Bara, so I have to go back to Bara.
Potential villain could put greater emphasis on the storyline, which becomes again essential at the end of the film. The reason his spider sense is so wonky could also be tied to his lack of confidence in his ability to live up to Tony Stark. These plotlines could be easily tied together, but they're not. So Peter could say, oh wait a second Edith, target Dimitri, as he wants to scan Dimitri.
Initiating strike.
Initiating what now? So Edith launches a drone to kill Dimitri, who's in the bus. Peter can say, no, I don't kill people, further showcasing the moral differences between Peter and Stark. And Flash can just be bothering Peter here and checking out his glasses out of jealousy that Peter looks cool or something like that. Now, the bus could actually be in danger. Could Dimitri just be an ex-criminal that Fury has hired, or is he still a criminal? And holy crap, the missile. Peter can still knock out Flash and then cancel the drone remotely, but let's not have Flash just get punched for no reason. Now Flash uses this punch to vilify Peter even more, and remains angry at him for the remainder of the film. Now later on in the third act of the film, Brad yelling about how he has a picture of Peter undressing could be replaced with Flash whining about where Peter is and claiming that he punched him. Peter now, having almost killed his friends, decides to completely ignore his spider senses for now, almost mentally blocking them, further reinforcing the reason as to why Spider-Man can't detect Mysterio or his illusions. Similar to Spider-Man 2 when Peter gives up his powers if you think about it. Dimitri can be shown to be working with Beck later on in this restaurant scene, maybe he's a chameleon or some shit, I don't know. Dimitri being confirmed a villain could be revealed in the final act, confirming Peter's suspicions and giving a better reason for this drone strike bus scene to exist. Peter could also use this as another reason as to why he should put faith into his spider sense. In the final act, Peter as Spider-Man could actively be saving students from his trip instead of this scene. I'm in love with Spider-Man's hands. Spider-Man could save Flash, and it'd be a bittersweet moment where Flash idolizes Spider-Man, but absolutely loathes Peter now, and this could culminate in the third film somehow, where now Spider-Man's secret identity is revealed to the world. So yeah, that's how I fix a good portion of this movie. I think at the end of the day, Spider-Man Far From Home is great action and great acting, sure, but the film never really captivates me in any way. I genuinely enjoy most of the third act, but just because I enjoy the third act doesn't mean I'm going to ignore the first and second act. The film falls into the trap a lot of Marvel movies fall in, that they don't have anything substantial to say, or maybe they do, but they never fully explore it. I reminisce about Spider-Man films, shows, and comics, how they make me feel powerful with being who I am, how they teach me to do what's right, even if it means sacrificing my own desires for the betterment of others. How sometimes what I want isn't what I need. I remember Spider-Man films that confront the ideologies of those we admire and aspire to be, how even in the pursuit of what's right, we can do the wrong thing, how we all have a responsibility to not just ourselves, but to each other. That's not really Spider-Man Far From Home to me, and those, I believe, are its fundamental flaws. One last thing I want to say about Spider-Man in general, and this might trigger some people, but I'm gonna say it anyway. To be a true Spider-Man fan doesn't mean you have to love every incarnation. Also, if this video of me critiquing a movie offended you in any way, then maybe reevaluate yourself a bit. It's like, for example, I don't like pineapple on pizza. You could say I hate pineapple on pizza, I think it's really gross, but I know people who love pineapple on pizza. My parents love pineapple on pizza, and I will clown them for it. I'll be like, that's disgusting, are you insane? But I'll never hate them for it, and it's not like I'm gonna stop respecting them for having an opinion that differs from mine. Because you know what that'd make me? That'd make me an idiot. I want to thank Alex from High Top Films for biting the bullet and stepping back into the Spider-Man discourse for this video. Definitely check out his channel, it's absolutely fantastic.
Ooh, T1 versus KT. 8 minutes. We're going to watch that. And until then, we're going to watch some Dookie.
Alright, so since you guys are all paying attention, how this works, for those who don't know what's happening right now, me and Tummy started something called the Hidden Potential Podcast a long time ago. And basically this podcast is talk about anything Maplestory related, whether it's current events, anything that's on our mind about the game. And it's something for you guys to just listen to. And maybe you could learn something from it. So it's not going to be like a normal stream format where you're like asking me questions and then I just answer, or we fuck around and stuff. This is basically just, we're going to talk about a bunch of topics that we selected that we think are relevant right now. Whether it's from the meta to classes to remasters to upcoming changes, what we want to see in the game and stuff like that. So that's basically what you're watching right now. And I am joined with Tummy and Taco, bro. We have three... Bro, we have all Explorer Thief players here, bro. Actually chills.
You know what's crazy?
What?
You want to think about how crazy my observation hockey is.
Okay.
We got the DB bod in the overlay.
Oh, true. Yeah.
The Sonic Blow for Shadower, and then we have the Hayato Phantom Blade and Susano.
In the overlay. It's actually kind of crazy. We have all the skills that represent our classes. Hey, we all have Shadower in common too, amongst all three of us.
Yeah, 2 of us too.
What do you mean 2 of us?
Me and Tummy.
What? I put you onto Shad. Bro, you were a Corsair before me, bro. You were like Saxotone, bro. Yeah, this guy 420, bro. Anyways, do you guys want to say anything, or should we talk about our first topic of discussion today?
Well, we're still doing introductions, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you guys should introduce yourselves, because obviously these 2 people that I'm talking with right now, Tummy and Taco, they're not just like randoms off the fucking street, bro. They also stream, and Tummy also has his own YouTube channel as well.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm mostly known as Tummy for people who play the game, but on YouTube I'm Santo, and on Twitch I'm Stummy. I'm an Explorer Thief main, but ever since 6th job I'm kind of just locked into Dual Blade for now. And currently 290. The most difficult boss that I've cleared recently is Hard Calling.
Chills.
This is also the 3rd episode we've done.
Yep.
But we have a new guest here. Who goes by Giga Taco 5. If you want to talk about yourself.
I'm Taco. I play Shadower. I'm on Hyperion. I hate Chronos and all Chronosians. All things Chronos related. And that's it.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. So we got a mixed bag here, you know what I mean? Like, we got Tummy, who's hyper endgame on Chronos. We got Taco, who hates Chronos, but he's like kinda endgame on Hyperion. And then you have me, who's just like the pinnacle of both. So like, we have all perspectives here. Kinda crazy.
Yo, just a disclaimer, it's a joke. I don't actually hate Chronos and Chronosians, bro. Y'all are good. I'm just fucking with you guys.
Yo, chills. Alright, so now that we know what's going on here. Oh, I guess I should introduce myself either. My name is Hamza. I am 24 years old. I like to play games, in particular MMOs. Yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah, something about me. Yeah, I stream video games. And I have a YouTube channel. But yeah, Was this dating profile intro? This ain't an interview, bud. Okay, anyways, let's go to our first topic of discussion. So all these topics are things that we've selected, and they all kind of go hand in hand for today's overarching theme, which today's overarching theme is basically talking about the future of the game and what makes classes good or bad, essentially. So the first topic that we're going to talk about is remasters in this game. So I guess I'm going to start it off with Aran and Shade remaster, right? What do you think of Aran and Shade remaster? I know Tommy plays Aran, so he probably has a valid opinion on this.
I only really looked at the class in terms of visuals. After the remaster, I haven't really paid attention to just how exactly the class changed. I think that because it's still in GMSD, and I think it still is in GMSD, I didn't exactly look too deep into it. I think I'm just going to be the judge of it when it's actually right here, GMS in front of me, just and whatnot. Mainly because if I were trying information about it right now, especially if it's like it's in Korean right now, it's going to be kind of a lot of things missing translation. Maybe we're using machine translation. Also, I feel like if I try to find people who translated it, there's probably a lot of deep words with the class, which we'll get into soon. But as always, with the remasters, because the Shade and Aran remaster is the first iteration remaster. I can go even further back than that, right? Before you even got officially recognized as a quote-unquote remaster, right? I was around for when, or one of the most memorable remasters for me was when there was a red update, which reorganized the Explorer classes, right? But essentially, the goal of remasters is to really look at the major pain points about that class or classes and try to best to solve it. And I'd say, from what I've seen and what I've heard, some of the pain points were either not really addressed or just kind of left on the wayside, and they just kind of completely, not completely, or actually, for Aran, it's mostly the same playstyle, but for Shade, I've heard that it's a really, really big change in the playstyle now.
Yeah, because their main boss system before was their Sphere Frenzy, and now that's just like a fucking mobbing skill now, and they moved the damage from that into their other skills, so it's just like completely different now, straight up.
Yeah, I was hearing things about how like Shade is a 1 minute class, and which is interesting because for us in GMS, the most recent iteration of a 1 minute class is the cluster for us. So hearing that there's another 1 minute class now, as a result of remaster, it seems like next one really likes this idea of like, okay, like these DPM classes, we're just gonna make it into like a 1 minute class now. Because I don't even think Shade was really considered like a DPM class. Like I think it was like had a good, decent burst, but also like pretty decent off burst as well. I don't know the class, I can definitely be misinformed about that. But seeing how I got to 1 minute class, I can see that next one really likes this idea.
Yeah, that's the second time we've had this like one burst shit come up. This has never been the case before. Like AB and now Shade. It's very interesting. You know, they also changed Hunter's break to 30 second cooldown, I think, which is very weird.
So the thing about that change is that I'm not sure if that means that even if you were to re-enter Adrenaline before those things up, does that mean that it's still on cooldown? Because the way it works right now is it's just once per Adrenaline. So you could do, like the bread and butter for Aran was being able to do back-to-back Adrenalines, so you can do back-to-back Hunter's break. So it would be interesting to find out what it actually entails. But interesting so far, just.
Yeah. So what do you think about the AB?
What do we do? Use it on the Tyrant Cloak? I guess. Nice. Okay, now what? No, I guess I put it in there.
Remaster. That's the one that just hit us right now. So personally, I have to actually be an AB expert. I think new exceptional enhancement. So we saw in the milestone showcase that there was going to be a new pitch set, right, with that new item, the Whisper of Suffering, from Limbo. And it's very interesting because not only is there going to be a new pitch set, there's a lot of implications that come with that. New pitch set is going to replace the old pitch set. Everybody thought that pitch was going to be forever, and you can invest in it all you want. And it kind of changes the way you view certain items and how important they are if you think for the super long term. Now, granted that ring, since we have 4 slots, it doesn't really change anything. Like the pitch still is best in slot for the time being. And it would take a very long time to get. We don't know anything about Limbo. We don't know what level it is, how hard it is, or anything like that. It's going to take a really long time just to get that one item. But what's very interesting is it also changes the way that the exceptional enhancements work, right? Like you can have 3 of them on the one item, and then you can remove it from your current item to put it on the new pitch item, which makes the new pitch item like so insanely strong. It makes that item like almost like a 25-star item. Like it's crazy how strong it is now. So what do you think about the new pitch enhancement? Like for the hyper endgame, do you think that's going to make the new pitch easier to get? Or the current pitch easier to get?
For me personally, when I saw this update, it made me like really happy because it showed that they're pretty much pushing the ceiling of what the current gear cap is, right? And they were saying like, hey, like we're releasing this new set, and it's pretty safe to assume that there's going to be a bunch of items for it, right? So that means there's going to be all these new bosses for it, and also with Exodus, I have to assume, I don't know, because I didn't really look too deep into what Exodus drops or the drop rate for the Berserk from Machine Notices, but I have to assume that it's a lot more common, right? So I'm assuming that they're going to go into the direction of making these hard variants to make the current pitch boss set more accessible if you're willing to reach that, big endgame.
I see, like Saren with the better level.
Exactly. So I have to imagine that the drop rate would increase to make it more accessible as like kind of reward, like not really a pity system, but it is a pity system because the pity system is if you get this strong, like, or you made it this far, you definitely earned the chance to, or the increased chance to get the pitch boss, right? I think that's fair, right? Pretty unhealthy for some guy to be level 290 and reset pitch, and you have some dude on Hyperion 6 set, right? So I do like the direction they're going. It just shows that they're future proofing the game for like multiple years in advance, right? It's not even like 1 to 2 years in advance. Like this seems like a 5 to 10 year kind of plan. So yeah, it's exciting for me.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
I would say that what's interesting is that the way that they're going to release items is probably going to be based around what items can exist right away. So we got the ring first, right? And that's going to directly replace their Maestro ring. KMS's best in slot items are going to be ET, the new ring, Slime ring, and then their fourth ring, Ozzy, right? So that leads me to believe that the next item they're going to release is going to be something that can coexist with what exists right now. So it'll be a pendant that replaces their day. That your source and that new pendant that comes out will be your best in slot pendants, right? And eventually, there will be there'll be a badge, there'll be a book, there will be the earrings, the belt. I don't think there'll be a new heart for a very, very long time. I think it'll be probably one of the last items they release.
Yeah, I agree.
I also feel like Emblem will be one of the last items released as well because WC is a really big Meso thing for everyone, right?
Well, I feel like they're gonna release the Eternal Secondary and just do a whole other like Jenny Weapon type shit all over again.
Yeah, probably related to Darmor, another like liberation process type shit. But one of the things I wanted to address is that the new enhancement, right? The fact that you can take it away from your pitch boss and reapply it to the new item instead. That's pretty insane. If I were to imagine what the cost would be like, I would probably think that it's probably similar price to how much it costs to upgrade your Ozzy right now, right? It's 500 mil if you only use one stone. What they could probably do is maybe for the first hammer that you use, it's the cheapest, but then every subsequent hammer you apply to it afterwards gets more expensive. That's what they could do. Because that way it makes it so that someone can just buy free right away. It'll be really expensive. Not only is it going to be a rare item, but you have to pay the fee of the how rare it is from auction house, but also you have to pay the fee of applying it as well, right? On top of that, it's like if you were one of the lucky few people to get your hands on that new ring, right? I would say you probably don't need to feel pressure to go past 17. The reason why I say that is because each enhancement is kind of like 1 star. So from now until then, if you're lucky enough to have had, actually not from now because items existed, but when they do release that ring enhancement, if you save up 3 of them and you apply all 3 of your 17 star ring, it will be a pseudo 20 star ring.
Yeah, and it's also 50 ring, so the stats on there are crazy.
Yes. So you don't feel pressure to like start force past 17 right away. Like, you could just sit on your hands, wait for enhancements to get it to pseudo 20 star, wait for more spares before you want to do it then. But that's an interesting way to address like the players that are unwilling to go past 17 right away because it's so rare. Like you could sit on it and just get enhancements instead. The importance of the enhancements now is actually crazy for us because for any enhancement that can drop a boot, you want if in the most ideal world, you want to cut down as many people as you can from looting. Like dead ass, like you already have people who are duoing XPM, so that there's only 50-50 blink on the Black Mage enhancement, right? I think after second Mastery Core, my party's probably going to split our extended party, so that we have better chances than us in odds at getting enhanced between all of us. Unfortunately, I don't think I can split my XP any further, but that's just how it is when you're in the hyper endgame of Chronos or just any server. Like you will want that's the perk of being stronger. If you're as strong as Mathwell or Shapaz, like you will be in a position where you just gotta find a bishop to buddy up with, and you just dual bosses and split with them.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I can't wait to see what the side effect's gonna be on it because the side effect is always gonna be insane as well. Like it's such a huge power increase, like that set of equips, and obviously they release the rest of the turns as well. Such a huge power increase. Like I feel like the bosses that we have right now, like Kalos, Kaleen, Saren, the bosses Limbo and Albert, should be a whole different level. They're gonna be way harder, like a big gap.
What I could see being true is they might make the first two, the 2 set really big right away.
Yeah. And
then like definitely down the line. Just like how they did with Eternals, right? Like when you have top hat pants done, that's like the most FD you can get from Eternals. But then when you get shoulder, like, you just get 40 attack and 20 ID, and then like the stat difference of the shoulder between Arcane and Eternal.
I'm actually like more assuming that they would actually not release 2 insane set effects. I'm actually more in favor of them just releasing like the standard run-of-the-mill 10 attack, 10 boss, scaling up, eventually giving you like 15 attack. I imagine they would do that because, the items are level 250, right? Like they're already doing so much in itself, and these also aren't guaranteed items like Eternals. They're a privilege to have, right? And I feel like it would feel really, really bad for them to double down on the gap between you having these items and not having the item. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna go too crazy with the set effect. I think the item level 250 alone is more than enough.
Yeah, I'm not to disagree, to be honest with you. Like, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but like they've always done it this way. Like anytime there's a new set, the items are really high level. Like think of the difference from like Absol to Arcane. Like 160 items to which item, like Arcane set effect is way higher than Absol. And then the Eternal set versus Arcane set, like the Eternal set is way higher. And again, like from pitch to level 2 pitch, it's gonna be higher pitch set. Like, whatever the set is right now, like, it's gonna be higher. Like right now 2 set pitch is like 10 attack, 10 boss, 10 all stat. So it'll be like 20 all stat, 20 attack, 20 boss. It's just like higher.
Yeah, and I'm not making this assumption based off of what's happened before. I'm just saying I would assume that they might go into this direction, like despite them not having done this before.
It's possible, but I don't know. I just doubt it.
Yeah.
It's because like this whole new item set is for the end gamers. This whole new item set is for the end gamers, okay? Like it has to be that much better than what it is replacing. Because if you look at Eternals right now, when they tease that, okay, this patch we're also releasing the rest of the Eternal set, Cake Shoe Glove. People are excited about this, but I don't think people realize just how hard it is exactly how hard it is to replace your current Arcanes with the new Eternals. Like exactly. you automatically need to go 22 star. Like the extra 50% boss per set upgrade, it doesn't exactly cover what you're losing from the Arcane set. Like, another thing to keep in mind, another thing to keep in mind is that we in GMS have the perk of getting the higher chip potential 160 items to 200 items. Like on KMS, we're getting 1299 potentials on the Arcanes, but we get that already on Arcanes. So that makes it even harder for us to replace it. It was already hard to begin with, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Wait, do they have the 13, 10, 10 on Eternals?
Yes, they only have that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll be pretty tough to replace Arcanes. But that's how it is, bro. That's how it is when new shit comes out. It's really hard to replace it. And that's how it's gonna be. It's like the same cycle over and over again.
Also, on a little off topic, but anyone that's trying 20 star pitch, you only want to try an ET and Source because everything else will be replaced eventually.
Yeah.
You can have your fun still if you want to do it, but
ET and Source are your best bets on that. Especially the Source. I feel like Source is like the highest probability of all of them.
It is the highest, yes.
Yeah.
I can confirm.
All right, let's talk about our next subject. Now this one's very interesting because I don't know, maybe we're gonna have different opinions on it. So the next subject is classes that have bad V skills to enhance with their 6 job frags. Is this a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Like, how do you feel about it? So for example, like Shadower doesn't have to upgrade their Assaulter past level 1 necessarily, right? Like you don't really need to. Kana, for example, right? Like Kana fucking half their skills don't do anything for Hexa, right? Heroes World, that's none of them. Whereas a class like Hayato, I have to upgrade all of my skills because they're all very important, right? So it's like, how do you feel about this? Like is this just bad design, or what can they do to fix it or anything like that? Because for me, so I'll start for me, I feel like it's good for like casuals like that don't farm that much or anything like that because they'll get most of their damage out of the way. Like I feel like Shadower is just like even more beginner friendly just because they don't have to get as many hexes as somebody else. But I feel like for the sweats, it's actually not a good thing because you would rather have as much damage as possible. So a class like Kaido scales way better later into the game because we just every single time we get frags, we are directly getting stronger. There's no like limit basically.
Oh, first of all, I think it's a temporary problem, right? Eventually everything's gonna be maxed. And also I think that even if you have 4 boostable skills from your hex set, that doesn't necessarily mean that you scale more because the classes are balanced. Sometimes only have 2 important skills, right? It's like a Night Lord, right? If you have a Night Lord who had max throw blasting, max spread throw, max mastery core, and like level 0 everything else, he's already gaining like 90 to 95% of his efficiency from it, right?
Mhm.
And just because a class has 4 like Hayato 4 like usual skills that all benefit its entire full rotation doesn't necessarily mean that it's gaining more than the Night Lord, right? Like, just because it has 4 skills. So I think the only problem lies within it being a temporary problem where, you know, like for Shadow, I would have to spend more frags than the Night Lord because before I would have had to max my Mastery, my Origin, and my 3D skills to have a high amount of efficiency from Hexa. So it might seem like the Shadow with equal gear and like 7k frags for 7k frags is significantly weaker. I'm just not at that efficiency breakpoint yet, and it's just a temporary problem.
Yeah, but now you're only thinking that this shit is unfair, bro. I have to farm so much more just to keep up with the Night Lord that only needs 2 skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to farm like double their frags.
It's definitely like it's unfair, but it's a temporary problem. The classes who get the biggest chunk of their efficiency from Hexa the soonest because they only need like their Mastery, like 1 or 2 skills. Some classes don't even need the Mastery, right? Like they just straight up need like way less. Yeah, they do just it's just better, right? It's just straight up better. A class that has more boost skills doesn't have anything to be happy about. They just straight up have to work harder.
Do you think the average person's gonna get max frags?
Not anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think so either, right? So that makes these classes that boost all 4 skills just like worse, kind of.
Yeah,
because it's like, why would you play that, bro? I'll just play something that doesn't need as many frags and still gap you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You play Night Lord, you max, like I said, you max the Mastery and the 2D skills. You basically have everything ready, right? You have those maxed, and you have the same gear as a Shadow Lord. Like same gear, same Hexa as a Shadow Lord. That Night Lord is way stronger than the Shadow Lord. Way stronger, pumping way more damage. Because the Shadow Lord's running around with like level 10 D skills. He's gonna have nothing.
Yeah.
My 2 cents on it is, if we're looking at it objectively, we look at it purely from a numbers standpoint. You need to see how, like every single class obviously has a job. No, you know, including Lin now. But not every single class gets the same amount of FD from max job. So you need to extrapolate how much FD one class gets from finishing Sit job and look at their efficiency breakpoints, like Taco said, and then compare that to another class that has also different efficiency breakpoints, but look at how much whole FD they get from finishing and not finishing, right? Like so for Kana, right? I've been told by my Kana party, Taco's Chains, crazy coincidence, but when he said that with Max, she got hunting, which is her first Mastery 4.
Let's see. What should I do? $160. So I should I do the Sweetwater? Yeah, let's just do the earring. Let's go. So I started at 5 bill. Holy moly. Spent 800 mil just to be where I started. Now it's 12 star again, right? Oh, holy moly. Just to get the slight efficiency, I wasted, what, 1.5 bill? Just to get that small little efficiency of using that thing. Could have had 19. Alright. That's it for now. I'm gonna take a break, watch some League of Legends T1 win. I'm gonna watch T1 win. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I mean, I think there's a lot more to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big one. There's a lot of there's a lot of Sunny Sunday stuff to do tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.